Hi guys, welcome back to Trigonometry 1. There's 6 lessons and this is lesson 4. So if you have not done the previous lessons, please go back and do them first. In this lesson, we're going to be finding the unknown angle. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so similar to finding the length of a side, you label your sides, you use SOHCAHTOA, it's just at the very end it changes. So across from the right angle is called your hypotenuse. Across from the angle you want to find out is called the opposite, and the last one is called the adjacent. So from the last lesson, it's slightly different because you've been given the length of 2 sides and you want to work out this angle here labelled A. Okay, so out of 3 things, you always know 2 of them, and you have to work out that third one. So let's look at SOHCAHTOA. How can it help us? Okay, what 2 sides do I know the length of? So I know the length of the opposite, so I'm going to tick the O's, and know the length of the hypotenuse, so I'm going to tick the H's. So the one with the 2 ticks is this one here. So it's going to let me use sin. What each one does. So S stands for sin of the angle. So sin of the angle. The angle we don't know, but we're calling it A. Equals O stands for opposite. All divided by H stands for hypotenuse. Okay. So sin A equals opposite, which is 6.5 divided by 8. Okay. So sin A equals, you can type that into the calculator now, so 6.5 divided by 8. And you should get an answer of 0.8125. Okay, in lesson 1, I showed you where the inverse function was. It's above the sin button. It says sin to the -1. So in order to find the angle A, you're going to use that button, sin to the -1. Typing this into your calculator. You should get an answer of 54.34. That would round 1 decimal place. 54.3, and that's an angle this time, so it's degrees. Just pause the video now so you have an example up there and try your turn now. We're moving on. Okay, next one. So again, you were working out the value of x, this angle here. Opposite the right angle is called the hypotenuse. Across from the angle you want to work out is called opposite. And the last side you label is adjacent. So SOHCAHTOA. What 2 sides do you know the length of? So I know the so I'm going to tick the A's. And it's this right here. Okay, and again, this SOHCAHTOA just helps you with the next part, what to write next. So your C stands for cos of the angle. The angle in this case is x. Because A stands for the adjacent. All divided by, and H stands for the hypotenuse. And substitute in your numbers. The adjacent is 8. The hypotenuse is 9. You can use your calculator, work out what 8 divided by 9 is. And it's 0.8. There's a little dot above that on your calculator, which means recurring. It really means 0.8 with a little dot above it. Really means that 8 goes on forever and ever. So just keep that in your calculator. Don't clear that off. To find x, I'm basically going to use this button here. So you're really going to be pressing shift, the cos button, to get to cos to the -1, to get to the inverse function. And then if you use your answer button, it will bring up that 0.8 recurring in your calculator. Just check with your teacher how to type it in with using your specific calculator. And then equals, and it gives you 27.2660 ... I like to write the full answer first and then round. And just do one decimal place to 27.3 degrees. Once again, just pause there and try the one on the right hand side. Your turn. Okay, we're moving on. Okay, again, finding an angle. So crossing the right angle, it's called your hypotenuse. Crossing that letter A, the angle you want to work out, is the opposite. And the last one is the adjacent. Use your SOHCAHTOA to help you. What are you going to tick off? You're going to tick off the O's, because I know what the opposite side is. And you're going to tick off the A's, which is the adjacent, because I know what that is. And which one has got 2 ticks? This one here. And again, you should know by now how this helps you. The T stands for tan of the angle. So tan A equals O stands for op, A stands for adj. Okay, and they're dividing. And you will write tan A equals opposite is 11 divided by adjacent is 12. Use your calculator to work out that value. So tan A equals 0.916. That's 6 has got a little dot above it, so that means that 6 keeps going, only that 6. So it says 0.916666, and that goes on forever. And then you will use the inverse function of tan. You just double check your teacher how you type this in using your calculator, but I'll keep that answer, that previous answer that we've got in the calculator, in your calculator. Press shift, tan, then the answer button, which has that previous answer stored, and then equals. And you should get an answer of 42.510 ... Again, one decimal place, 42.5, and it will be degrees. Again, pause the video now and try and work out the one on the right hand side, your turn. Okay, just to end the lesson, just to kind of exit, this is your kind of plenary, and you want to find the size of the angle marked X. Now remember, what we have learned only works with right angle triangles. You can see there's a right angle here, which means there's also a right angle here. Don't want to give you too many clues, so try and work out that full size of this angle here. How would you do it? Okay, good luck. You can let me know below in the wee comments if you have got an answer. Okay, well done. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.